Hi guys.
What's up?
Hello.
We're here at our second to last show. This is The Unknown Show with Boston,
Bayside.
In Colorado.
and we bring you indie music every Wednesday at 5, at least until the end of the semester, which is coming in 2 weeks.
Till
Yes.
next show.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, wah wah. But yes.
So this week we have a bunch of good music, indie music for you, basically put together by me and Bayside. I don't know why I'm having so much trouble today, guys. I'm sorry.
And that's as opposed to every other playlist.
So this week we're going to be talking about Massa, who just recently released plans for a new album, and he dropped the news about a European tour. So hopefully he will be doing a North America tour very soon. But his last album did very, very well. We'll actually be listening to him later on in the show. But his music has kind of blown up on Twitter and social media and things like that. He hasn't had a lot of big popularity. He's one of kind of the lesser known indie artists. So it's really great to see people like him getting more recognition for the work that they do. So he has released the album and the tour, or at least plans for it. So the tour will be going from October 18th to November 4th. So if you're in Europe and happen to be watching this,
That's like just like fire, you know? They're like,
yeah,
that's like 2 weeks.
He's really cranking it out. Like he's doing a different city in Europe every single night.
Oh my gosh.
But some of the songs you may know from him are "What If I Go," "Lovesick," "Firefly," which all came out last year and the year before. But this year, he's coming out with one song called "One Night," which has just recently been released in, I believe, January. So that's cool. I definitely check that out. But his new album is supposed to feature artists that you probably all know. Charlie XCX, who's done a lot of her own work.
I know
has
her.
been featured on a lot of stuff. Designer, who I believe is a DJ. ASAP Rocky, who is a rapper. Damon Albarn, and a few other artists that haven't been released just yet. But check out his Twitter for more information for that. Massa, which is Muramasa, and we will post the link to his Twitter in the description. But I would definitely be on the lookout for that new EP. It's kind of a techno feel to his music. He's the type of DJ that comes out with different sounds. So he personally doesn't sing, but he manipulates things in a way to create a totally new and unique style. I think he's one of the lesser known indie artists. He hasn't gotten a ton of recognition for his work, which is unfortunate because it is really good. So we always look for artists like him to play on our show. You'll definitely be hearing more of him once his album is released. And yeah, I mean, have you guys heard of Massa?
I recognize the name, but I don't know if I have ever heard any specific songs and known it was them.
Yeah.
Yeah, I played him once or twice, I believe, last season, but not this season.
Yeah. Yeah, season. I love it.
Each semester
Yeah.
is a season, guys.
I mean, it's like every other artist we play. I do not know who that is, but I make the connection with like songs that I've heard of theirs before. But I do appreciate bringing attention to lesser known artists, just because everyone deserves a chance, you guys.
Which is what we're all about here.
Honestly. Such
What
a
are,
welcoming community.
What are some of what you believe to be some underrated artists? They don't have to be indie or anything. Just
gosh.
people you don't feel like get enough recognition for the kind of artwork they create.
Ooh. I have to think about that. Well, one of them is actually indie, so like yay me, but Colony House I think is one of those bands. We saw them live last year and they were phenomenal. They have been producing a lot more music, and I think they're kind of getting into those beginning stages of like some snowball effect happening. Like it does seem like they're building up a following. But them for sure, I would say, is a underrated band, I think.
Tom Rosenthal.
Oh yes,
Yeah.
no, that's a good
Me
one.
and my sister's bud.
Shout out to Elise.
Yeah, he is a very flowy, just like nice like rainy day today. Or
Yeah.
just like even when it's sunny out, you just put him on.
Just
It's
anytime.
very feel good music, and he's just has such a positive atmosphere around his music and his life and the way he goes about his work that I feel like the whole like ethics of the music industry, like he's got it down. I mean, he's not like taken off yet, so I mean it's easier to be like, you know, not working to gain a hit just to make a song.
Right.
But whatever he's doing now, he just has to keep doing it, and he is not enough like known.
Yeah, should be.
Mhm.
So
I think one of the other ones I'd mentioned, besides obviously Muramasa, is Steve Mokler, who we actually played for our Americana and
folksy.
folksy episode.
Yeah.
The
Sorry, we're having
technical
some
difficulties.
sound.
So Steve Mokler is kind of that country vibe. He really kind of brings out a different sound in the indie community, I think. Anyways, he's very creative. He has a totally different interpretation of independent music, which I think is very, very special in an artist. And he has a way about kind of contributing to like the classic country music vibe without sticking to it completely. So if you get a chance, check out Steve Mokler, and we're gonna roll into some music for you guys. We'll be back.
Yay.